Amber Stowell, Coastal Outreach Specialist with Pennsylvania Sea Grant. Today we are diving deep into one of the ways AIS, or Aquatic Invasive Species, spread through the Great Lakes, and that is through aquarium and water garden trades. This pathway is part of a larger category of spread referred to as the Organisms in Trade, or OIT pathway. This pathway includes live plants and animals that are being imported and sold as bait, food, packing material, and aquaculture. There are more than 11 million pond and water garden hobbyists in the United States. This supports a $25 billion per year industry worldwide. This pathway is largely unregulated, and many invasive species of plants and animals are readily available for sale over the internet. In fact, 1/3 of the world's worst AIS are aquarium or ornamental species. Let's start by looking at water gardens. Invasive plants, snails, and fish can often make attractive additions to water gardens and ponds. However, these species can be problematic and spread through water garden activities. For example, a yellow iris may look pretty, but it is poisonous to fish and animals, and one broken piece from this plant is enough to start a whole new infestation. Instead, consider doing a bit of research into native plant options before making online purchases. This northern blue flag iris is equally beautiful, and it's native. If a water garden is constructed too close to a natural waterway, heavy winds, rain, and storms can cause flooding, and an accidental release into the environment could occur. By following a few simple steps, water gardeners can play an active role in preventing the spread of aquatic invasive species and still continue to enjoy their hobby. Purchase from a licensed and local nursery if possible. Construct water gardens away from natural waterways and flood-prone areas. Many times, pond, water garden, and aquarium owners are unsure what to do if their pet is no longer wanted or becomes too big for its enclosure. Oftentimes, live release becomes the chosen course of action because it seems like the most humane thing to do. Unfortunately, once these species are released, they can outcompete native species, impact water quality, and throw off the dynamics of the natural ecosystem, causing much more harm than good. Goldfish negatively impact the food web and uproot native plants, damaging ecosystems and making the water turbid and cloudy. Turtles are another common aquarium pet. However, turtles such as the red-eared slider can grow up to 12 inches in diameter, or the size of a small dinner plate, and they can live for more than 30 years. This story commonly ends with an owner who is unprepared for the commitment, and ultimately, the turtle is released into local waterways. Red-eared sliders are aggressive turtles feeding on fish, plants, insects, amphibians, and other aquatic organisms and their eggs. This puts them in direct competition with many native species of turtles for food, basking areas, and nesting sites. There are many different options available for a pet owner if they want to responsibly rehome their pet if they can no longer care for it. Habitatitude is a national campaign that provides guidance on being a responsible pet owner and a good environmental steward. Instead of releasing a pet into the wild, consider one of the following options. Give or trade unwanted pets or plants with another pet enthusiast, a learning center, aquarium, or zoo. Consider talking with your local humane society or wildlife rehabilitator for guidance on how to best rehome aquarium pets and other alternatives. Or look for a pet surrender event happening near you. If you'd like to learn more about aquatic invasive species and other important issues in Pennsylvania, visit the Pennsylvania Sea Grant website at seagrant.psu.edu.